Hey everybody, welcome back to Zombie Cure Lab. Hope you're having a great day today. We're in the middle of a regular attack, I guess, the 19 that are here. They are very hard to actually freeze. A lot of them are wearing winter coats even, looks like. So there's really no chance at us, like the amount of health they have is insane. So there's no chance we can actually freeze any of them. We've been talking about last video and stuff. I was talking about balance and how it sort of changes things, and I was thinking about it. And I think what the real thing is that, like, you know, because the changes have happened in the middle of an existing save, we're kind of at the mercy of what the expectations of us are by the day, which is currently mission duration 28. Like, what's the expectations of the player by mission day 28 really is what it comes down to. And up until this point, we haven't really been forced on the timing because it was all about how many people you had. And so I think because of that, we're a little bit weak defensively from what we should be. I believe that's the case. And so what we're going to start focusing on is, in addition to, you know, keeping this going and trying to keep it repaired every single day, because it's impossible not to lose the gate over and over again. What we're also going to try to do is we're going to try to get ourselves science to tier 3. We really need to get to tier 3 for the science lab. And this will allow us to have more scientists come too, because it's going to open up and increase our allotted number by 4, which is great. But it's also going to let us get access to the tier 3 defense structures. And I think this is where we start being able to hold our own with this, especially with the layout. We can then get into gate 3. It's going to have a lot more health. We start using metal for that. We have the fence, etc. We could start getting a lot more if we can get ourselves to tier 3. So that's going to be what we ultimately are focusing on over the next couple videos, probably, because the pacing right now of these guys is just, well, you can see it. This is supposedly a regular attack with 19, but they're getting all the way through all of these stones. So it's clear to me that we are supposed to be on metal at this stage of the game, which is, I think, means that we're way behind. I actually think this means that we're going to probably lose, but we'll see. If we focus 100% on just defenses and defenses only, maybe we can make this happen. Maybe we can make this work. So we're going to make sure that we have plenty of builders and plenty of repair people, and we're going to have them going out and doing things as fast as they can of the next night. All that stuff happened. There was absolutely nothing I could do in terms of actually freezing things. So we're going to get people this. We're going to shut down this. We can continue to make more humbies. I suppose that's probably fine. If we can continue to make more, I'm okay with that. And you can see there actually is one sitting in here waiting. So we can get this guy converted right now. There we go. And we'll start working on the ones we have, but we're probably not going to get any more. So we have 21 level 2 and 11 level 1s. That's probably just going to stay that way, okay? We're not going to probably gather anymore. So the goal at the moment is to hoard science. That's I'm at 1,700. That's why I'm not spending it. I'm not spending it because I really want to get this, and it costs 2,000 research. Other than the research requirement, though, we're ready to click this. So I just have to wait for that. For electricity, I've got tier 2 wind turbines everywhere. Getting the tier 3 wind turbine would give us 50 power. That's a double. That's double the power, and it adds electronics as an input cost. We have 44 stocked up, but we can also get them from our people over and over again as many times as we want. So we're going to want to bring in electronics as often as possible here. And let's also get some of the basic building resources. We'll get the cooked food. And yeah, we could probably bring in some of the iron as well. I do not need to send any more humbies to Moose Labs. At least not to get the next research tier for this, which is here. We already have this. So I can click this. I can gain that. It's good. We have cure progress to level 3. All we need now is to get our lab up so that I can start making them. So that's complete. Cure progress is done. And so the next thing we would want to do then at that point would be to getting closer to the next tier, which is 1350. We need a lot of these guys to be sent, and I'm just not ready to do that just yet. So let's get our defenses to be rock solid before we start looking at that. The next wave is going to be a large attack. This is going to be significantly stronger than the one we just dealt with. You see how far they got. It ain't good. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we're getting to the point now where we're probably going to lose. But if we can hone in on just getting as much science as possible, maybe this will work out. So I'm going to go into the science tier here, lab here, and we're going to grab research desk 2, and I'm going to get, I was going to put another one down, but I'm not sure what kind of room I need for the tier 3. I'll put this here for now. This will be just that, you know, that extra work desk, right? And then we'll make sure that we get 2 people on that, just so I can get somebody to go to work. Let's maybe make that a priority really quick. We don't have a whole lot of time to research here, please. Anyone want to deliver the resources? There we go. All right, so we're going to say... Yeah, I think we're going to say this. We'll take you off of this, and that puts you on this, hopefully. No? Okay, we'll raise this up a little bit. Let's say like that. Can we do that? There we go. Okay, so we can now generate even more science than we were before. The gate is not really repaired yet. So I do want to need a couple of people to be exclusively on repair, which is what I have, but I think I'm going to need a couple more than this. So we'll go exclusively on repair for you guys. That way we can really, you know, well, we just need our defenses to be completely done here. This back wall is done, which is great. As soon as this fence is done and this is completely closed in, I can start adding defensive structures here. We've got a ton of metal in storage, so that's why I've been hoarding it, because I want to have a whole bunch more of these snowball shooters, which I can't have just yet. If we can survive this large attack, which is a big O if, we can then get a night off, which is going to be very welcome because we're going to need that pretty badly. But I think if we can survive this large attack, we have a decent shot at surviving the near future because we can get ourselves to tier 3 finally. So I'm just looking at that. Like, this is one of the downsides of sort of playing a game that's actively in development and is constantly changing and making big changes, right? One of the downsides is you might build with a good understanding of how things work just to have everything change. Okay, so we're gonna look at that. I have more than enough power overnight too. This is plus 605, so we don't have any need for any more wind power, at least for the near future. And so it's really all about defenses. And I'm looking at this, really hoping that we can build this. Are we not getting? Let's get everybody else on building now. It looks to me like this is all repaired now. So I want as much stuff built as I can. Come on. What do we got here? This hauling post definitely doesn't need that many people hauling. Certainly not. I think this resource camp, we can probably do away with having that. So let's get more people on the workplaces. Over here, we've got a lot of people working on getting us more stone. So that's been happening. So tons of resources now. And we also now need a hauling post over here. So I'm going to move, I think, the hauler from here and move this guy right over here. It should be able to cover a huge area here to haul where it needs to go. Just to cover all that area. But because there's a lot of wood laying on the ground already over here, I think I'm going to go ahead and just pull like that. And this is going to bring everybody back to base. All right, this is done now. So with this done, I want to go in and put a gate right here. All right. That gate's going to let me into this area. Then, as fast as we possibly can, I want snowball shooters. I want to cover this area with snowball shooters. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snowball shooters, okay? They're all going to be placed right here. And if we can get that gate put in, there we go. This gate has the same permissions as everybody else, right? So now the builders should go get their kits, bring these over here, and these are who are going to help us defend tonight. All these guys are going to help us defend. The last thing we need then is a power pole. And we have access, because of this pole, I have access to bring this over here. So I'm going to say we put one here, and then another one goes right over like this. On the double, people, on the double. And then everybody can be stationed here. All these scientists that are on the research tables, they can all get reassigned now to these. So now we have effectively we've doubled the firepower that's being hit, that's going through this. I'm hoping this slows them down more. I don't know that, but I'm hoping this slows them down more. Let me go ahead and see the safe zone. This does qualify. Very good. And so we'll go ahead and click that down. There we go. The only downside for this is that now if they get back into here, if they break through one of these, it's going to be harder to repair these, admittedly. But if they do get into here, we're going to be able to run away into this gate. The problem, though, is that this is basically effectively a shortcut. If they get through this, that's a weak point in our base, right? Because now they don't have to go through all of this. They can just get into this. That's a problem, and we'll address that. We don't have time to address that at the moment, but we will be able to address that later. For now, though, this is what we're hoping for. Power is connected. All scientists are at their stations, ready to go. All right, everyone's at their stations. Let's go ahead and pull people in. Time to retreat. Everyone come on inside. Oh dear, you are way out of position, Blaine. Are you just... Holy moly, you are so far back. I did not know that you were that far away. We may lose this guy. Blaine is way further away than I thought he was. I thought you were here on this camp, but you actually were like back in here on a tree. You may not make it. It's close. I think it's going to be close for you. You gotta... The night came a little later than I thought it would, to be honest. So this is actually fine. To really cover this a little bit better, I would like to get another stone wall put in right alongside this. I would like to say that there is a stone wall that goes here. We're gonna double layer this wall just to provide us a little extra security on this side. So people can start building this, right? Our builders and stuff can start doing this while we're defending, because this is still safe zone, and that's what I'm hoping that that protects us right here. So we'll get this extra bit of wall put in, and now we've got all these other shooters. Now they're still going after this wall, but I think they're supposed to concentrate most of their attention to the gates, so they may leave this wall alone and decide to go after the gate in the end. And after they break through this, I may actually decide to let them in. That way they really focus on that instead, but we'll see. Like, just to open this one door and let them in a little bit further. Yeah, we're going weakest. I mean, strongest is how you defend yourself. I think a little bit better is by shooting the strongest ones. This one can't see anything yet. Most of them are on the gate. We still have a couple of stragglers around the outside. In fact, I think we have this guy here. This is going to be a big problem. Oh my god, he let it go. Oh, he let it go. He almost got in. This one's actually busted, but they can't get through a corner piece. So they almost got in on that side. If he would have kept hitting that, they may actually hit this one. Oh, that sucks. They're going to get in through this little bit right here, and nobody's going to defend it. Nobody's coming to fix it. That sucks. Yep, I think this is... Oh, this is the end. Oh, 115 health. 50. He left it. Oh my god. They left it with 50. They were getting very lucky. Oh, never mind. Nope. Adrian's going in. And I think, guys, this is the end. If you don't do this, this is the end. All right. I'm just saying the end is near. And yep, now they have to retreat because we are finally in. So there's a hole they've broken in, and now everyone's going to kind of be running around, which isn't great. It looks like they can't fully get through here, though, because that machine's in the way, but they can definitely get through here. So this is no longer considered safe. This is definitely a problem. And again, I knew that was going to happen. That's why I was trying to double up this wall. But there's not enough pressure on this gate to matter. And if with their damage all being spread out through here, I think it's probably going to be fine. As long as we're spreading out all that damage. My god. Look at this. This is like so much damage. We've got to get to metal structures. We've got to get to metal stone. We got metal walls, metal gates, etc. We've got to do this. And we have this now. 2000 science, tier lab 3, go. We now have access to this. So what I want to do now, assuming we survive, it's 100 it's 200 research. So I want to get to these two things and then upgrade everything with my huge plethora of metal. I want to go ahead and basically upgrade all of our defensive structures. All of our walls need to be upgraded. Can we get somebody to do something about this? No, we haven't repaired a single gate this entire time. Nobody has repaired anything. It's like you can't get there fast enough. They damage things too quickly. We've got lockers that people can retreat to, but I mean, we really should be able to hold this line. This gate shouldn't be a problem. There's not as many attacking it. But is it going to matter? We're all standing around doing nothing here, so maybe it won't matter. Let's get build to be not a priority. Everyone's on repairs. Fast as you can, please. We just need to get... There we go. There's a repair. Is it enough? It's literally the last line of defense. So just hold your own. He can now escape inside the locker, so he's not going to be in danger at the moment. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's it. This is going down. Everyone retreat into the buildings. Yep, everyone get into the buildings. You can get in. You can do it. They're hidden in here. Though we have stronger walls and doors here. They have gotten into the camp. At least for a tiny, short period of time here, they've gotten into the camp. And now we run. Everyone's getting inside the lockers. Other people are retreating away. Come on, give me daytime. Give me daytime. Oh my god, that took forever, didn't it? Jesus. All right, so that was a disaster. Absolute disaster. It's so hard, dude. And we did, unfortunately, lose one person. So that's great. Somebody did get changed. Of course, we froze none of them because it's impossible to freeze them now. So now we have a massive repair schedule on our hands, which is just awful. But on the plus side, we will have one night off. We have no zombies coming tonight. We have more time to go about doing things. So I want as many people as I can working these jobs, if possible. What's going on here? Are you... Really? Just repair it. We don't have anyone repairing anything. They're all standing around doing nothing. Why is everybody standing around doing nothing? Like, all of you guys should be focusing on repairing things. Let's get more people working this job. Everybody's building. Everybody's repairing. There's so many people now. You're all assigned to this task. Building and repair. Go. Spend the entire day doing this, probably. Once we get that under control, we're going to want to get this upgraded too, because this is clearly a weak point. So we want to extend our wall to at least that side there. And probably, I mean, if we can build it there, I suppose we could too. If it's possible to do that, we should. Of course, we have to repair all of this stuff too. All the machines need repaired, filled in, etc. And then with this double wall, just fantastic. What we're going to want to also do, just to help out with this a little bit more, is we're going to start putting in another wall here. Yep. And then we're going to have a gate placed here. This is going to provide just that little extra layer. So if they get into this area and, you know, they try to go through, at least they have to break through this gate as well. Multiple levels of defense. We could also put in another gate here. So we'll have a wall. I guess the wall could go like this, I suppose. Yeah. And then this gate could go there. So we have two gates. That's just making this even harder to breach. But it's beyond this wall. So this is the primary place where they should be attacking us. So we're going to spend an entire day just repairing. It's just, that's all it is really right now. But with research, which we need this place to be a valid room. So I kind of need you guys to like fix this. Can you please rebuild the door? It's my biggest priority now, please. Somebody rebuild the door. Thank you much. All right, with that done, we should make a valid room here, I think. I'm hoping. No valid room. Why? Why is the room invalid? It's not because of this. I mean, this is a wall. It's not completely down. This should be a valid room. A valid science lab, but for some reason it's not considered valid. There's no explanation as to why either. That's the problem. It doesn't tell you. Like these little pop-ups here are not moused over. All I can say is that it looks like it's maybe not completely closed in. which is BS because it totally is. That's just it's a wall that isn't fully repaired, but it's still valid. Yeah, they're not letting me have this. That's very strange. Oh, this door. Yeah, there's still this symbol. This door needed to be upgraded anyway, but I didn't notice that. I had the camera like this most of the time, and then when I switched it over, it was like this. I can't see that. There's so many icons, I just didn't bother to, you know, tell the difference between the two, I guess. Fine. Let's repair this too. So we're getting all the defenses set up. I think we're almost repaired up. It looks pretty good. We're gonna start building this. This double layer wall is done. Although the fence is, we don't have a corner piece on the fence, but whatever. And then what I'd like to do, right, is get this blizzard contraption. I'd like to move it to be over here now. And so we can have this blizzard contraption will be kind of like this. It will cover that entire area. Another thing I guess I could do is maybe place it in like this. If I did it like this, then it would still cover the whole area, but it also gets them out here too. So as they approach, it would get them out that way too. Maybe that's the better idea. I think so. Maybe placing this right up against this door is a better idea. So we'll place this right. I actually would like it right here. Okay, we'll put it right there. So this gives us just a little bit more protection, and it will start blowing at all these zombies way earlier as they get into this area. We'll start, you know, affecting them well before they get into this area. So there's our blizzard contraption. This opens up more room for snowball shooters on this side. With 73 research, you know, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more scientists. Where are all my scientists working right now? Please tell me you're not working over here. It's a humbie. What about the other? Thought we had another station over here. Yeah. No humbies there. Okay. So maybe over here then. The hauling place. All right. So scientists don't seem to be stationed outside the base. So that must mean they're all stationed. Where the heck? Oh, right. They're all here because I made everybody on building, of course. Let's go like that then. This is going to free up labor. Very good. All right then. So back to research. Back to research for everyone. Even this one. Yep. Get in there and research. We have the rest of the scientists. Science teams are all going to be on these. And we have nighttime only. Very good. We should probably put in some sort of like extra defense, I want to say, over here. Like extra walls and stuff. So we could put in another one. Let's say right here. Let's really lock this area down so that they can't get us. If they do break through that extra place, I want them to have many layers that they have to travel. Many layers to go before they can actually get into the base on this side. So this is pretty well protected. I do believe they'll probably run away if they get through this wall, because I think technically this tile, even though the snowball shooter is here, I think this tile technically counts as being opened up. So if they do hit this tile, it's going to cause everybody to flee. So I think I'd like to prevent that from being a problem. And it's not going to be very pretty, but I'd like to prevent that from being a problem by simply placing one more stake right here. Just a little post right there. And this is just going to give me that extra layer, so they do have to break 2 layers still, and it just sticks out like that. So it's not great, but it does the job. It's fine. Okay. We want this to be a priority to fix if it's going to be repaired. Same thing with this, same thing with this, and same thing with this. Alrighty, we have 170 science. Let's take a look at defenses. I want gates first, then fences, I think. Is probably the way to go. So the gates, we'll go gate 3. Oh, it's 200 research. All right, we'll go with the fence first then. Let's, we can start upgrading that. And we do want the exterior over here to be upgraded. So we're gonna go into this. Here it is, sturdy metal fence, fence 3. We're gonna upgrade sturdy metal fence, fence 3 to all of these. Please upgrade. And we'll also go in and upgrade this as well. 30 metal fence, 3 go. So just starting things off with the primary place in which they are going to be hitting us. That's where those upgrades are going to be. I can also decide to do it along this wall here too, but I'd rather hold off on that for a second. I may actually do a second blizzard contraption, and because there's enough room for it here. That was the whole idea. But there is a tower that I was looking at too, right here. Freezing Tower 1. It does 1,000 damage. It's probably quite large. It says it's 5x5, so that can go in this spot right here. And then that tower has great range and does a ton of damage. So this can hit them as they approach. It can hit them the entire time they're in here. That's the spot I want the big ice tower to be, the big frost tower, or whatever you want to call it. I want it there. All right, so we're starting to see what metal stuff looks like. It's going to take a bit, but we're going to start seeing that pretty soon. Maybe I should get a couple more people. It could be scientists. That's fine. Just get a couple more people on building for a bit. As long as we have enough people on that duty. Also, I think we could probably afford to have a couple of scientists come over here and start converting. There should be some humbies that are prepared. Looks like 9 of them are ready for treatment. That's fantastic. We'll go ahead and pull you off of these jobs so that you can work this job instead. Or not work this job instead. All right, what are my scientists doing right now? It can't be all this. Not during the day. Actually, this is only during the day, isn't it? No, this is both shifts right now. So I kind of do want you guys to do that. Please stop this job for a bit. And let's have you stop this job for a bit. Can you please work? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. It's this button here. I just can't see UI things, man. It's just like, I don't know. Freaking blind as a bat. Can't see these things. All right, there we go. So by enabling that, we should now see the humbies come on in for treatment. Very good. 25,000 storage is fantastic. So there's our first layer of the wall. Now I need to get to 200 science before the end of this day. We have a regular attack. This is pretty much as strong as everything else we've been dealing with the last couple of times. But I'm thinking we're significantly more prepared for it this time. And we shouldn't have as much of a deal. Although the gate is still the same strength. So getting this to 200 is of vital importance, so I can really see how meaningful this is going to be. We're at 418 metal, and seems like we're doing pretty well on gathering resources here. We got quite a bit of iron still, so I'm pleased with our results so far on that. These are just level 1 humbies. They're designated as level 1. I can change these out to just anyone at the moment, just to make sure we get the builders and repair out. There we go. These 2 are now going to get upgraded too. Very good. Okay, 213 science. Pause. Go to layouting. Go to the gate. Done. And now we should be able to upgrade our gates. Oh, come on. Right-clicking. There you go. Upgrade our gates. And we'll at least do the first... let's do at least the first 3 for now. And we can also prompt this wall to be upgrades as well. So let's just get this wall upgraded too. Okay, go. So lots of metal there, but with the gates upgraded, don't they look a lot stronger? Look at the difference. I would definitely prefer having this one than that one. So very good. The gates are going to start holding it up. They do tend to hit this pretty hard. At least they did before. So I think I'm going to selectively. I have 350 metal left. So I think selectively I'll take this wall. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. And then I'm also... that's not really all that selective if I'm doing it that way. Let's just do this outer wall for now. And you know what? How about we upgrade another fence? We could probably afford to upgrade 2 more gates too. This should really hold them off. I don't anticipate a huge issue with these defenses. This is significantly more secure than we were a couple of episodes ago. We're really putting a lot of science into defense now. It just has to happen. For freezing, getting better weapons would be great, but it takes a lot of research. So we're just going to have to suck it up, deal with what we got. Can I get level 3 humbies? 1,000 research for that treatment chamber. So no then. So I think my scientists are now going to need to start working. We need more research desks. Yeah. I'm going to need more desks for them. So research desk 2. Maybe I can get research desk 3, actually. What does that cost for research desk 3? 200 research. We can hold out for that. That's probably better. It takes up the same footprint, probably, I would assume, on a straight-up upgrade. Same footprint, but, you know, should be better off with it. I would hope. There we go. Only a couple more upgrades left to do, guys. Lots of wood, lots of stone. We're really starting to... I'm coming into the swing of things, right? I'm starting to get the balance idea. So I'd like to, I guess, I don't want to say apologize, but I'd like to take back what I said about balance. I think it's probably okay. Once you understand the new rules and play to the new rules, things can get better. I will say, though, that I am worried about what the next elite attack or a large attack will bring. But I think if getting to tier 3 is a huge... It's a huge thing. Like, this is significantly better than what it was before. If you want to compare the gates, right? You have gate 2, which has 4,500 HP. Gate 3 has 13,500. That is more than double. And we just did it to all of these. So effectively, by upgrading all of these gates, which I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. Why not? I don't have to upgrade all the walls, but all the gates, at least up to this point, are going to be upgraded. By doing that, I go from, effectively, if I was going to use the same HP as before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gates here, is now effectively maybe 18, based on the health that it has. And then these walls are harder to penetrate, so I would suspect that we're less likely to have to deal with these walls anyway. And yeah, I don't know if they're really going to go after these walls so much, so I would have to see what they're going to do. I used a lot of metal just now, but I think it's worth it to go in and maybe just do this too. So not so selectively, but maybe just do this entire exterior wall here too. Just the outside one. No, not the inside one. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's the cancel button? It's just right click, right? Yeah, right click, cancel. Not this inside one. No, don't. Oh, how do I stop this on a bolt? Can I just do downgrade? No, I don't want to do that. No. Oh, there doesn't seem to be an easy way to do this. I know that the tooltip says right click, but it's not it. It's not how it works. Because like right cancel. Okay, cool. Right click, nothing. It just exits the tool. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to try to find a way to click these and individually cancel. There's no cancel tool. I think I have to individually cancel these upgrades. Yeah, like go to the upgrade tool. Again, right click is cancel. Maybe control click to remove it. Is that what it was? Control click like this? Maybe that's what it was. Okay, it looks like it's a control. I got it. I figured it out. We can do it. Okay. How about that, guys? I actually read the tooltips this time. I didn't understand them at first, but it's an improvement that I read them. Okay? Okay, we're having a humbie become angry. And it looks like he's angry in the kitchen because he doesn't have any cooked meat. Great. And in his anger, he is going to take out the one machine that's needed to give him the grilled meat. Oh, that sounds like a really fantastic idea. Can we get any scientists to go and just real quickly take care of this situation? Are any of you capable of just working this really quick? I don't think so. Research desk 2. Come on, can I have one of you guys get over here and work this? So he's gonna break our grills? He's just gonna, that's the first thing he's gonna do. What an idiot. You're mad because you don't have the meat, so you break the one machine that's needed in order for us to have the meat. Are you gonna, are you gonna solve the problem? Hello? This person's angry. Your job is to do security. This is your job. Go get him. What are you doing? You're just standing here doing nothing. Go get him. Honora! This is the entire reason you exist. Your purpose is this. Well, I mean, we have one going in here. Zachariah's doing it, but... yeah, we need to calm him down. I need angry people to be calmed down. We're going to go into defense and grab the calming station and try to build this really quick. I actually put 2 of them here just to, like, have them. Put them outside. Yeah, there we go. Now we can swap out, and we can finally freeze this guy. Very good. Okay, there are no threats anymore. Great. You know where also there isn't any? The grill. The grill, there are no grills anymore as well. I need to build the grill again. Go into grill 1. There we go. We probably should upgrade the grill eventually, but you know, for now that's... I mean, we have plenty of meat. Not as much as I'd like to have, though, to be fair. But it's still, I would consider this to be plenty. Let's send 2 of these guys away and 2 of these guys away for cure progress. And then that also reduces how much like food and stuff we have to deal with for these guys. And then we'll just bring in, yeah, this stuff here too. I have 1,000 vegetables. I don't need any more vegetables ever again. So we'll send a helicopter for this. Okay, so let's see how well our metal does, huh? See how well the metal walls do. Are we still waiting for people to get in here? We're good, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so the metal walls are in. Now, we still do have a little bit of stone here, unfortunately, but there is a double layer to it, so maybe it'll be okay. We got the blizzard contraption moving. Everybody's shooting. This feels good. Everybody can love the shooting we have. We're targeting the strongest ones to reduce damage. Let's see if we can't get repairs queued up. Hello, gate repairs. Anyone? Anyone available for gate repairs? Let's get repairs, please. Right here. Yes, please. High priority repairs. Go. This is done. I would like, yep, Humvee level 2s to work this. Very good. So I want to see grilled meat now. Let's go. Let's get that going. When the helicopter comes, we'll have even more meat to grill up. All right, this gate's holding pretty well. I don't have this upgraded yet. Sadly, that hasn't happened. And so if they start hitting it, that's what's happening. Yep. You're taking your sweet old time, so I don't think you're going to make it to the gate in time. Yeah, that was very close. You did make it, but you're cutting it real close there, buddy. This is another issue. Thankfully, they're hitting the metal one here. So they're not smart enough to hit the stone one. Man, we're holding this pretty good now, aren't we? Yeah, I'm liking this new wall arrangement. These new defenses are fantastic. Got 120 science. What can I get with that? I'd like to upgrade my research desk already. I already spent it on that, so I'm thinking maybe... I don't know just yet. Let's see. We should be upgrade. Upgrade is planned already. What's the delay on that? The delay on the upgrades. Can we get the upgrade done? Upgrade planned. I don't have a whole lot of people doing upgrades right now. Probably because, I mean, most of them are just builders and they're trying to repair, right? So the upgrades would be handled by other people. I think I actually want more people hauling. I'm going to pull you off of this job. I'm going to pull you guys off this job too. And let's put 2 more regular humbies there. And, you know, yeah, we can just have a basic there. Come on, we have 3 grills. You're not happy. Not happy because of food. I mean, you're making it. Just go eat it when you're done making it. You're the one. The chef should be able to eat, okay? That should just be a thing that exists. The chef should eat. We got people holding out here because we're going to need to calm them down. Like, he's going to freak out pretty soon. And as soon as he does, these guys should hopefully spring to life and respond. Look at this front gate, man. Is this the first one? No, it's the second gate. The second gate is still holding these guys. Oh, I'm loving it. See what I mean? we're supposed to have metal by this time. Like we're supposed to have that. That's where the balance is. By day 31, you're supposed to be on metal. That's the way it seems. All right. So am I the understanding that the level 2s just simply do not eat the regular meat? They just refuse to eat the raw meat? The feeding pile also just has 1 grilled meat. So since you're the one that's hungry, you're both hungry. Since you're both hungry, why don't you go... the problem is I'd like to get 2 people on this job. I'd love to get 2 of them on this job. That way they can work together. Yeah, let's see if we can't make that happen. Can I have 2 level 2s? Everyone just work the grilled meat. Everyone should be grilling up, man. I want all this meat grilled. And then, of course, the meat cultivator is not nearly sufficient enough, so we'll have to turn on the other one too. So we'll activate this one, and we'll make sure that we have people working at this station as well, as long as we have enough people for it, which we should now have enough people for it. Very good. We got through, and that was much better. They only broke through 2 gates. You see what I'm saying? Way better. Now, even with all of this firepower, snow power, even with all this snow power, we didn't freeze a single one of them. Nobody was frozen. We don't get any new... Oh, what the heck. All right, so you're upset because there's no meat. It's all about that meat. And I've got to really focus on grilled. I've got 3 grills going, though. Right? There's 3 grills going, and they should be working nonstop. So I'm going to say this is the workflow there, this is the workflow there, and this is the workflow there, okay? You guys can work around the clock now, grilling meat, making sure it's available for all the tier 2 humbies. And then, Anora doesn't want to do anything. She's lazy. She just stands here and doesn't do anything. So we're going to have you be here instead. I'll move your station over there, Anora. There, she's finally responding. Good for you. It looks like basically only one of these guards can... I think that's what it is. Only one guard can respond at a time to a single target. I think that's what it is. So a guard station is fine there. It's just that if there's only one freaking out, then, that's how it's handled. No threats anymore, and we should be able to wheel this guy out of here and bring him to a calming station to, calm him down. That's the hope anyway. Next attack is regular, then weak, then regular. I think I'm fine with regular attacks now. I mean, like I said, I was gonna maybe take back a little bit of what I said about the balance. I think it's fine as long as you go into it knowing the rules before you start building. That's a better thing to have. Oh man, we have just this one little column right here that's not metal, and then after that we have full metal wall defenses to the exterior. Very good. I am a little concerned about maybe this actually collapsing and them focusing on this, because if they get through this, then they can just bypass all this, right? So I'm gonna do a stone wall on the outside here, just as an extra layer. Now that we have this all metal, if they get through the stone layer, great, fine. It's cheaper to repair. But they are less likely to get through this and this, just because they're mostly focused on the gates. Oh boy. All right. So are we good on grilled? Like, there's no extra grilled meat. We have 3 people on it at once. With 329 research, maybe it is time to get grill number 2, right? This is more than double. But we have to also follow that up with a level 2 meat cultivator. And that's just a 1-to-1 ratio there. So we're going to need a level 3 meat cultivator for this. So I'm thinking we grab... we can grab Grill 2 first. Grill 2, and we'll upgrade this grill. It's actually just upgrade both of them. Upgrade these 2 grills. Now we should be able to go faster. And then as long as people are working this station, shouldn't be an issue. We'll have them on shifts like this. Shouldn't be an issue. And as long as they're running these stations, we should have enough meat going around. And then we have this extra grill here too. But I mean, honestly, if there's people always flipping, right? There we go. But there's always people flipping burgers here. 3 per hour, that should be more than sufficient to keep our quantity of food up for these guys. I do have to watch my power, though. Not so much during the day, but during the night, I definitely have to watch my power. Okay, it says there's no way to get to this, which is just a flat lie. Object unreachable. You're literally... You're kidding me, right? You're pulling my chain here. Definitely big fat fibber pants. I might decide to put you over here instead. Yeah. I do want that tower, but this is still, I think, a better spot for you. If I place it there, we can hit this the whole time. We're getting less damage output when they get closer, but at this point, we're also like in the thick of it. All of these can be engaging at that point. So, and then we might want to, real quick, just this little extra layer here. I think I'll upgrade this too. Upgrade that, and then also that. All right. Oh, there's no power on you. Really? What if I move this to here? There we go. Although this might get in the way of the big tower that I want to make. I think it'll be all right. Move that right there. Then we'll have extra defenses there. I am seeing a bit of a gap in fixing this fence here. Please do so. I don't have a lot of help left. It's hard to find good help these days. I don't have a lot. Did we get the science bench upgraded? Ooh, fancy. Look at these. The computer screens and stuff now. Very nice. So how does this work? Research is generating 20 an hour from you. Yep, 20 an hour here. And then research desk 2 generates 10. So it's a flat upgrade. All right, good. I like it. See if we can't get somebody else there. Now that we have a good supply of food, okay, never mind. Where are my humbies? Oh, I see the problem now. You're all working. All right, do this instead, please. Can we get somebody working this every day, please? This is the whole reason for you guys freaking out. Don't work this grill. Work this one instead. Come on. Where's the day shift guy? Let's go. It's terrible. See, like I have a day shift guy and a night shift guy. The day shift guy, he's sucking right now. He's way over here sleeping during the day. Where's my night shift guy? Night shift guy's standing here because he's ready to go. Well, guess what? I'm switching you because you're being dumb. Oh, here we go. Yep. All right, you're fine now. Do we want to upgrade this? Yeah, let's go on. Let's get that upgraded too. Got to make more grilled meat. Meat cultivators. Let's just do this. Whatever. You guys will take turns on your own damn schedules. I don't care. Just do whatever you're gonna do. I don't care who works it, just as long as somebody's working it. And we don't have a whole lot of people for building and repairs right now. Thankfully, I think we're mostly repaired anyway. Just make sure all this stuff is marked. Mostly repaired. There are still some sections here that I would like to get done, but it is what it is. Wow, we're down personnel. I mean, I did send some humbies away. Just a couple. Not very many. I really want to get more automated things, right? I need more automated things like these snowball shooters. Do I have enough for this now? 300 research. Come on. Give me the automated ones. It's right. Oh, the freezing tower, though. 1,000 damage, you guys. 1,000 damage. This does 54 damage every 1 second. This does 1,000 every 7 seconds. One of these things is not like the others. The problem, though, I don't have enough electronics for this anyway. It's 35. It's 20 for this. I can't even build this. I'm gonna need more electronics before I can do anything there. Freeze trap activated by a hostile walking over it, triggered once the trap needs to be refilled. 650 damage. Ooh, it's multi-target as well. Ooh, you know what? I can put these traps in this area here. put them nearby here and just bang. They're all going to, they come through here. If they get through the first gate, bang, they're all frozen. Lots and lots of damage. We could just line them up through here. Big problem I'm having right now is trying to figure out how I'm going to staff everything I need to staff right now. Having a difficult time doing that. Staffing things is tough. There's a feeding pile too. I have these spare work slots that are not being worked. What about over here? We do have this still happening. I don't know if we necessarily need this to be worked, so why don't we go ahead and just close that down for a second. The hauling post, it's, this guy's bringing things over to places, so that's fine and all. I think I'm going to go ahead and unstaff this. We'll shut that down too. There we go. And then we have this one over here. There's an extra humbie there too. Granted, we do need the wood and the stone, but I think we have a pretty good surplus to where I can focus on getting other things for now. So I'm going to actually focus, I think, instead on the jobs that are within our fence instead of the jobs that are outside our fence for a little while. Also, this isn't working anymore. There's no more stone here. We can get a lot of humbies back for that too. And with that, I think we will maybe let's move this resource camp. And I'll move it. You know what? Like, I don't really think we need to clear this stuff, but I mean, we can. There's lots of stone here too, so I think I'll move it here instead. It's only a resource camp 1, so we can also upgrade it too, if it seems like a good idea at the time. So that, I think that's gonna allow me to staff everything I want to staff. I should have 2 on each of these because that's the big glut right now. Although we're at 18 grilled meat. Actually, we're fine now on grilled meat. Good. All right, so grill 1 is not being upgraded yet. Let's keep that going. We'll just let you guys do your thing. I wanted to get more people here. There we go. Now we have more people on repairs. All right, let's bring everybody inside. We want people on repairs and building. Repairs and building, but mostly repairs. Repairs everywhere as fast as you can. There we go. This might be a problem, this fence 3. Or maybe it won't be, I don't know. I think we're in good shape here. You know? Especially with this here, we can start really hitting these guys hard here too. I like it. And various microchips, cables, widgets, doodads, useful for building advanced technology. Can we make electronics? Right? Like, there's got to be a way to do that. Right? Resource camps, 5 carrying capacity, wood production, alternative chemical production. There doesn't seem to be a way to create electronics. Unless it's in a different category, which I wouldn't think it is, but maybe. Fertilizer mixers, ice pack presses, microchip assembler. Here it is. This takes chemicals and metal. Ugh. 110 power as well, but we need these to advance our technology further. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. And we're going to look to build it. And I think that was in the science category, right? And it is the microchip assembler. This is a building that requires an operator. It's a 4x6. That's not going in there. Well, I could, but it's not. Might be what I put here instead. Yikes, that's a really big building. We're gonna need a different place for this. Maybe this is where we build this. We make this microchip assembly. It's not the worst idea I've ever had. I think we will. We'll go science room. We don't really need it to be very, like, strong or anything. And we'll just make this room be... Let's put it right up against the wall. We'll make this room be like this. This should give us enough room for multiples of these. So go ahead and build that. And of course we want a door, and the door will be on this side and also on this side, right over like by 4, right? So We'll put it over there. We'll have the machines facing this direction. All right. So you guys have things to build, but remember, we have a dedicated... Oh, hang on. What's this? One hostile bait. Is it because... Okay, it's just because this person was in there. Because we were trying to repair it. So they didn't actually get through, although they almost did. Yeah, they actually are almost through that fence there, too. All right, what in the world? Zachariah, what in the hell? You're out there shooting them? No, you are not. Get the hell out of there. You are absolutely not doing that. That's ridiculous. So the guards are gonna like walk themselves out to shoot them in their face? I don't think so. Negative. You will not be doing this. Get back inside. Looks to me like they are trying to bust through this wall now. Nope. No, they're just all bunched up here. This would be perfect for those landmines, right? Because they're all super close together. It'd be better if they were remotely triggerable, though. Like, we could let it sit there, but we don't blow it up until we want to blow it up, and then just boom. Like, we just get all these guys all bunched up like this. I think that would be the best to do. What are you doing? Why is everybody leaving their post? What? You're not shooting either. What's going on here? You're choosing not to shoot, which you can't shoot because there's no target, but like, hello? Where is my defense? Anybody? Anybody want to go defense? No? I think you left to go get a refill, right? You're going to get more ice when you have a ton of ice in your storage. So basically what you're saying is you're just a big fat failure. Just get on station and shoot. Yeah, no, we're good. No worries here. We'll repair that gate here, and then they only break through 2 gates this run. Very nice. We weren't even like running all these, like, look at this. They weren't even doing anything with a blizzard contraption. Like, we didn't even have half of our defenses weren't even running. Yep, supposed to be tier 3. That pretty much settles it. We were supposed to be tier 3 the whole time. Okay, next night is a weak attack. I'm not really threatened by that. We have a power problem, which is interesting. When did that happen? Well, I think it's because Grill 2 requires power, and Grill 1 did not, so this could operate before, and now it cannot. So we'll upgrade that power pole. And I suppose I could also move it, but whatever, we'll just move it. And we'll move it and upgrade it, okay? And then once they do that, we'll have power for all this stuff. Please and thank you. Please help. There we go. Everything is powered. You can all have your grilled meat now. Nobody can complain about not having food now. So now it's all about whether or not they can play. And you see, like, we're limited on space on this, right? So I'm thinking I want to move this leg press out of here because we have a lot less tier 1s now than we do tier 2s. So I want to give them more things that they can play with. And I think for their needs, this gives them a 50% bump to where this is only a 35%. And this is also much smaller, but it's an individual thing, I think. And it's also for level 2 and 3 to where this is also level 2 and 3. Okay, Whack-A-Beaver seems good, but it also seems like electronics, so not good. And then the rowing machine, 3x3. It's good, efficient way for them to train their muscles. I think we'll do toy oven here. I could do the whack-a-mole too, but it's more mood. I want them in better moods. And then we also have to get to learning and stuff too eventually. 200 research. I feel like 200 research should be spent on something else, like defense, like the automated snowball shooters. Ugh, so much electronics. Okay, that's what I think we'll work on. We'll get electronics production going. And that's what this building over here is for. So we're just going to go ahead and build that. It is... Where was it again? Microchip assembler right here. We will build that here to start. This will be where we make all of our wonderful microchips. All we need to do is finish this room. So that's the next thing we will do. But I am going to... First, I'm going to let them leave this fence because I need to. And yeah, when we come back for the next one, we're going to continue this on. Oh, the weak attack isn't a big concern. Seems like we're handling the regular attacks okay at the moment. But look at this. 20, right? That's a new symbol. I don't know about this new symbol stuff. I don't think I like this new symbol. We'll have to look at that and see what that means for us. I bet that means the epic attacks are nuts. Anyways, take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.